my YouTube friends, how are you doing? I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. We're all chilled out, we're all doing our own things that make us happy on a Saturday. Hoping everyone's managing to get out and do something and your city's not in temporary lockdown. We've just come out of temporary lockdown in Aberdeen, Scotland now, which is great. So we're hoping that, you know, we'll be able to make the most of it. Hopefully the city doesn't go back into lockdown again, but I get this impression at the moment that that's going to be the case in the world for a time being. You'll come out of it again, we'll go back in again, but it's strange times. But anyway, I'm hoping to enjoy my weekend. My husband's actually cooking today, which is nice. He's going to be making us a nice steak and we're going to chill out with a Prosecco later on. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, and this is time of the month where I do my bargain subscription box haul. Now, these are all little subscriptions that are affordable. They give you a little treat, something to make you smile. If you don't want to, you know, commit to like an expensive monthly subscription box, but you want something to look forward to in the post, some of these might be up your street. Obviously as well, I do think some of these are similar prices to things like Glossybox and Look Fantastic, Rockabox. I cover those separately in other videos. But these are kind of more, these are not beauty focused, these ones. These are just, you know, a little bit like lifestyle. There's a couple of kids boxes in here. There's art boxes, little quirky things. So we're going to make a start. Now this first one here is socks in a box. Now socks in a box, I like socks in a box. It's because it does actually do something good and gives back to the community. So what it does is for every pair of socks in the box that you buy, a pair gets donated to someone that's homeless, which I think is really, really, you know, good ethics there. So I'm trying to open it up here. The socks are very well made. So this is £6.50 a box. £6.50 a pair of socks. So it's fairly expensive when you think of it in that way. But they're very well made socks. They've got reinforced heels and toes. They're a bit of fun. Everyone needs socks. Quite a good present to give someone. And also as well, if you commit to 3, 6 or 12-month subscription, you can get further discounts. So I think the best plan brings it down to near enough £5 a month. You can also get a his and her box, which is, I suppose, like double the cost of the single one. Ooh, very nice. Now we've had stripy ones, but a couple of pairs of stripy ones, a couple of spotty ones, and these are really cute. Look at those. They're kind of, I don't know, kind of like purpley checked ones. They're really cute. So again, it is 40-degree wash. It's made of 74% cotton, 25% nylon, 1% elastane. So like I say, reinforced toes to make it nice and it won't, you know, wear down as easy. Let's see if I've got this here. And it says, true love is like a pair of socks. You've got to have two and they've got to match. So there we go. Here are your socks. So that's socks in a box. Some of these will be fairly quick because they're not, obviously they're not too much to open. The next thing we've got here is Pact Coffee. Now this is something I can't recommend enough. I love this company. So okay, yes, you get one packet of coffee in your bag, but at the end of the day, you know, it is such a company that provides such lovely, high quality, good coffee, and who doesn't like a good cup of coffee? So let's open it up. Now the way that they do it is their prices start at £6.95 per bag for their cheapest, and that's kind of like their house blends of coffees. And then you can pay £7.95 for a bit more of a specialist one, which you can pick if you'd like to. You can pick which one you get. And then it goes up to £9.95 for their kind of specialist luxury ones. Again, this is a brand with good environmental credentials, tradecraft credentials. What they do is they basically, for your money, what you do is they pay better than tradecraft prices to the farmers, to the growers, the people that are, you know, grinding the coffee beans. They give them not only a tradecraft, fair trade sort of price, they give, so I keep saying tradecraft, fair trade price, they give fair trade, but they give more. And they give you a lot of information on your coffee. So it tells you there who is a 250 gram bag, which gives you a lot of coffee. And it says grown by Thambana Cooperative. It's a hints of fresh black currants. It's light blend. It was roasted on the 18th of August. It's really fresh. Packed from the 19th of August, Packed by Emily, and also gives you my code. So if you want £3 off your first order, if you'd like to try it out, just maybe even if you just wanted a one-off to try it out, you could get your first one for £3.95, which would be is a deal. It really is a deal. The coffee is amazing. Again, they've got lots of environmental credentials. I mean, the first one we got, I got a booklet, and I maybe have to go and reread on my old video about everything on the booklet, but it told you all about their process. It told you all about how they select the companies, how they, what they did, projects they've done to sort of help out and provide, help to the local areas of the coffee bean companies that they're using. And what you do on the actual website as well, you can pick the coffee. You can pick the type of coffee that you want. You can either have beans, you can have a ground coffee. You can pick whether you want fine, medium, or heavy, heavy roast, heavy ground beans. So depending what type of filter system you're using, if you're using a cafetiere, or if you're using one of these drip machines, or if you're using you get those new ones with like cold brew coffee machines. You can also get pods. So if you're a pod drinker, you can get them in the pod machine size that you would like. So if you're using like Nespresso machines and things, they can put their coffee in pods for you. So for every single coffee drinking type of person, they've got a solution. You can also then as well, they'll give you a description of, if you're going the £7.95 or the £9.95 one, or even the house blend one. I think you get a choice of a couple of house blend ones. They will tell you a little bit about the type of coffee that they're putting in. If you don't want that one, you can choose a different one. They'll give you a selection. So this is a super good company. And like I say, I've got a code down below. I'll pop it down below. If you want to try it, you can get £3 off your first bag. Also as well, if you drink a lot of coffee, you don't have to just get one every month. You could have one every week if you want. You personalize the system up to you. So you could have one every 2 months, or you could have one every 2 weeks, or 1 week. Up to you. Now the next thing I've got here is a company called Willow and Wild. Now this is for children. It's a children's outdoor and creative play learning box. And what this box is, it's once every month, and you can pay a variety of prices. So I think if you're going for the most expensive, like rolling one month membership, it's about £12 a month. But if you go you can pay up to 3, 6 or 12 months up front. And I think if you go for the 12-month membership, it goes all the way down to £8.50 a month. It works out as. So like I said in a previous video, fantastic gift for grandparents or aunts and uncles to give, grandchildren or nieces and nephews for their birthdays or Christmases. When you can't think of what to get someone, they've got a lot of toys and clothes. This is such an interesting one. It's given my little girl's name at the front, and it goes to the letterbox. You don't have to be in to receive it. And I think I've paid for 6 months up front. So I think my membership, it took it down to about £9.99 or something, or £9.50. Okay, so let's open it up. Now I'm going to have to use my scissors because it's got a sticker here. Now the idea with this is that it gives your children things to do to learn about the environment and learn about the outdoors, but also a lot of crafty, creative play things that they can do as well. So on a rainy day, or when you're home for the weekends or holidays, this is such a great thing to have for them to do. You can whip this out and have activities for them. They also do a Sibling Box, which for a couple of pounds more, it gives you double the amount of things that's in here. So you've got enough for both children. Also on their website, there's other packs, like standalone packs that you can buy. So even if you're not interested in buying a subscription, you can buy little packs that they can put together for activities. So that's what the box looks like inside. You always get everything you need for the activity. So let's have a look what it says. So we've got we seem to have a lot of lolly sticks. Wondering what that's going to be making. Lolly sticks. There. We have some coloured chalks. These are great for if you've ever been to any of these outdoor clubs with kids. Or my children used to go to one in Aberdeen where you go out in the forest and the lady teaches you about the nature of that area, and sometimes they get to play, they get to do things like using the kind of washable chalks and stones and things. We've got some compost discs again, which is wet and put in a planter, whatever you need. We've got some organic purslane. I have no idea where that is. I'm not really a gardener. And we've also got here, ooh, organic spinach. That'll be useful to grow. I like a lot of my dishes, the curry dishes that I make involve spinach, so that'll be good to grow. Get some PVA glue. Like I say, they provide everything that you need in here, so you don't have to go and buy. There's nothing more frustrating than if you buy a craft and then you've got to buy lots of extra stuff to go along with it. Okay, we've also got paper, some cards, coloured card paper there. We've got a poster. Oh no, it's like a, that must be to make something in the box. And it says here, welcome to August Willow and Wild Box. August nature news, grow an organic spinach, grow an organic purslane, make a paper fanfish, make a sea life puppets, make nature mandalas, rock pooling and a sea life poster. We hope you enjoy your box. If you're a subscriber, you can join our private Facebook group, so you can join that and get some more tips. People can share what they're doing. And here we go. So nature news August, farmers are creating their crops of wheat and barley and lots of different things there. So you get there, you get the instructions, everything you need. You get your paper fan fish, which is really cool. You get your nature culling matching and nature mandalas, which are lovely. I like the ones in the back that people have made. That's really nice. You get the sea creature puppet. And all these are great because you can like hole punch it. There's bits for hole punching there, so you could keep it in a folder. There's rock pooling, so I'll pause. We've got the Willow and Wild, but sorry, my husband just come back. Organic, how to grow organic spinach, with a recipe for mini spinach frittata in the back. That's really cool. We've got the purslane and an aubergine and chickpea balls at the back. And then we've got some cards to cut out. I assume that's for the nature picture. Okay, so that's that. So we've got everything we need in there for that. I'm just going to pop this down just now. Okay, so the next bag we've got is Splendies. Now this is a US subscription. It is $14.95 a month. But what it is, it's an underwear subscription. Now, to get it to the UK, I think they charge another £5 to ship, which is, for knickers, kind of a lot. But I suppose when you work it out, it's about £18, I think, including shipping, and you get 3 pairs of underwear. Now, this is quite a nice subscription. You can choose either G-strings or normal pants, or a combination of those, and I've just picked the normal pants because I hate G-strings. I've never been a G-string girl. I know for a while it's kind of the thing, you know, the young thing to do, but never been a G-string girl. I hate that feeling something up your bum. You're like, don't like them at all. So this is what the packets they come in, and obviously they're very size inclusive, so they go right down to I think American size 6. Or 4 or 6, and right up to sort of 18 to 20, I think. So I think it's very good. So no matter what your butt size, you can have knickers to match. So the first one I've got here is this gorgeous pink pair. I love a magenta pink. Very simple. A bit of a lace detail on the leg and at the top. Easily to wash materials. They're not, you know, they're not silky. I think they're just cotton. So that's the first one. The second one I've got here is, it's a bit more lacy. It's a bit more business at the front, party at the back, isn't it? These ones, they're kind of see-through there and striped, like a nautical lace effect. I'm not sure what I think about these ones actually. These are they're a bit odd, but they're nice. They're well made. Obviously the lace is very detailed and intricate. I'm not sure if this is my kind of, I don't know, but they're nice, they're interesting. And the last ones I've got here are some just simple ones with flowers on them, a nice print, again kind of cotton, bit of a really cute print there. So that's my Splendies for August. Now the last one I'm going to look at is probably my favourite one in the bargain haul, but this is probably, yeah, this is probably my favourite one, but also this is one that's not for me, it's for my son. Anyway, this is from Scrawlrbox. The Scrawlrbox is £15 a month, and it's an art supplies box. I used to love art when I was a kid, so this would have been a kind of box that I would have loved when I was a kid to do my art. I mean, I don't really do art anymore. I think, you know, I was not amazing at it, but my son is amazing. Both his aunt and uncle from, you know, my husband's brother and my sister are very, very good at art. So and my husband's actually really good at art, so I think they take it from them. But what you do is they choose a different medium every month. So this is, it's not a kids art subscription box. I need to make that clear. This is not just for kids. Obviously, if you've got like, I wouldn't get this for younger kids. I wouldn't. This is not really for, you know, like a child's box. My son, he's nearly going to be 12, so I would say more like older child up to adult, any age of adult. This box would be fantastic. Just something for an art enthusiast. So you pick a different medium every month. It tells you a little bit about what's in the box. Sorry, I'm going to pause. Sorry, I can never film anything in my house, especially at the weekends, without getting constantly interrupted, like, Paula, Mom, Mummy. Anyway, you'll know what it's like. If you're a parent, you'll know exactly what it's like. So this is the information of what's in the box. This is a picture of what's in the box. So this month, this is what they're focusing on. So this is Scrawlzine, August 2020. They're giving you a big picture of what's in the box. And it says here, there's a sit down with the artist. They always have a featured artist with a picture of something they've created. So that's gorgeous, isn't it? And it says Bastien Marianne Aka Babto. Between spontaneity and dynamic painting strokes, Babtu seeks in each portrait to convey emotions and sensitivities. Self-taught and first rocked by the underground universe, he then decides to turn to the practice on canvas to devote himself to new creations, study and experiment different techniques. Fascinated by humans, it was his first courses in medical school and his first anatomical drawings that inspired him, and very quickly aspired to make portraits. Deconstruct to reconstruct, disassociate to reassociate, play with colours, oppositions and contrasts, volumes and spaces, shadows and light, textures and materials. Try to go beyond the superficial lines to bring out the deepest in the raw state. Glimpse the soul, capture a moment and read a thought. From Posca to acrylic, spray to brushes, spatula to life, Babtu experiments. Today it is the combination of these different techniques, the mastery of the knife and the association of mortar and acrylic paint that allows him to bring depth to his work. Okay, so obviously, so it's it looks like it's kind of oil paints that he uses maybe. So that there's an interview with him about what he likes to do. And then we realise that you've never used products like this before, so we put some few hints and tips. So they've got like a list of tips to use the particular medium that they're talking about. A note from the artist about using it. This is what I always like about Scrawlrbox. So if you haven't used that medium, it tells you exactly how to use it. Then we've got some Scrawler gallery from previous months. So if you really want your art to display, you can send pictures in. And we have this idea of the art of texture, which I think that's really what this particular artist uses, texture, different textures there. Okay, so let's have a quick look and see what's in the actual box. We get the card there with the box. We always get our little sweetie, which I might, it's a bubbly, angled bubbly. And then it says here, this month's box is all about texture and how its application can be manipulated to give an added dimension to your artwork. We've included heavy body acrylic paints, which are thick and sculptural, plus the tools to apply them in various ways. But don't stop there. Try to add other tactile materials to the paints to further develop your textured compositions. Be sure to think about not only how the thick layers make your work look, but also how it might feel to touch and use these elements to your advantage. So we've got, first of all, we've got the Daler Rowney 3 heavy body acrylics. We've got one in kind of blue, I think a blue. We've got one in a pink colour, sort of magenta colour. And then we've got one in a lemon yellow colour. So those ones there, it says here, these 3 heavy body acrylics have been used reformulated to offer more pigment and versatility than ever. This high pigment load used gives it excellent colour strength, permanence, light, fastness and opacity. They have a superior heavy body consistency, offering a unique peak retention, ideal for impasto techniques and used with a palette knife or card, is an extremely versatile and manageable water-based acrylic, but also offers all the virtues of a heavy body consistency. These paints are fully intermixable, which lends to limitless colour, combining and blending possibilities. They're also suitable for interior and exterior use, making them the perfect medium for all mixed media art projects. So maybe like, you know, on the walls or whatever you're doing outside. Then we've got this lovely brush. My son's getting a real big collection of brushes through this this box. It says the Pro Art Series Prolon, this 60 Prolon. The Pro Art Series 60 Prolon brush is a tinted nylon multimedia purpose brush with a round brush tip. This brush is comprised of durable and soft nylon hairs with good colour carrying capacity, ideal for clean and crisp paint applications with acrylic and other thickly textured paints. Then we've got a pencil, and this is the Staedtler Mars Ergosoft 150 HB pencil. It's a high quality instrument with a triangular shape. Isn't all pencils, I suppose. For relaxed and easy usage, it's a high breakage resistance through special lead formulation, super bonded lead. It is also made from wood that is FSC certified, which means its production materials are from sustainably managed forests. And then we've got paper, artboard 3-pack. These artboards are perfect for all of your painting and mixed media needs. They're lightweight and sturdy with pre-primed surface, ready for direct paint application. So that's good. So even so, you've got your paint, you're all ready to start your work, your artwork. And then we've got this palette knife card. So they're talking about a palette knife card. So this is when you go like this with the paints, isn't it? You kind of move it around and things. So this palette knife card is great for creating various textural dimensions to your artwork. You can cut it, slice it, blend it, and bring more texture to the heavy body acrylics. Okay, so that's fantastic. And also as well with Scrawlrbox, which I think is amazing, is that for every I think box they sell, there's a certain amount of money they put towards replanting trees. So they've got a good environmental credentials there, I think, which is, you know, so not only are they providing materials to make art, they're also saying, okay, we know we throw out a lot of cardboard and things, but these materials will go to replenish the trees, replenish the forest. I think that's fantastic. I do like that. My son's really beginning to develop quite a box of materials now. If you want to try Scrawlrbox, if you've got a young artist in your life or you love art and you want to try things, I've got some a code down below that you can use to give your money off your first box. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the bargain box opening, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.